Welcome back to the Front Office Report, guys. We are here to have a little bit more of a discussion about the Euros. It's been a great tournament so far. We've got some intense games coming up. One of the highlights of the round of 16 is Belgium against Portugal, a high-scoring affair. We've got two of the top goal scorers so far in Lukaku and Ronaldo. Gabo, thoughts? Who's exciting you in this game?
Who's excited me? Kevin De Bruyne.
Nice,
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep an close eye on him. I'm gonna see what he does. Honestly, this is Omar's pick for the championship. So beating Portugal is gonna be, the milestone to do here. I mean, Portugal have been playing well. Yeah, sure, they had a rough game against Germany, but they got Ronaldo going for the high records there. So it's gonna be one hell of a game, way more exciting than the England-Germany game.
Yeah.
And honestly, quite frankly, the game to watch out of all these.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see, Spain, Croatia could be a high-scoring game. Italy, Austria, it's nice to see Italy, but Belgium, Portugal is just going to be a back-to-back. I'm hoping kind of like a 5-4, a big game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. What about you, Omar? Anyone that's sort of taking your eye?
Yeah, well, I mean, as Gabo said, Belgium are my pick to win it all. So, and I still believe in that. But that game could easily have been a final, right? Like if you had said Belgium Portugal is the final, you could have been like, yep, that's a good final, and you would have been excited to watch it.
Yeah.
I would say probably I'm very interested to see how Portugal line up against Belgium, because Portugal, if you've watched them play, their midfield hasn't clicked as well as you would hope. I think Renato Sanchez has been a standout player for the Portuguese.
He's been good. Yeah.
But for example, Bernardo Silva has been fairly quiet. Other players have been fairly quiet. Even against France, I mean, the 2 goals were penalties. You can argue that, okay, they got into those positions to get those penalties. But at the end of the day,
a penalty.
Penalty is a penalty, right? And so I am very excited to see Belgium. As Gabo said, I'm very excited to see Kevin De Bruyne. I think if he leads his team to the Euros, I would put him as Ballon d'Or winner. I think
that's an interesting shout. I mean, he's just. I mean, it's probably quite a good shout. I know he didn't win the Champions League, but got City to the final. Won the Premier League. Did they win? I think they won the League Cup again this season, because that's just their trophy nowadays.
I think League Cup, because that's after Spurs fired Mourinho, and then and I mean, look, I think if he wins the Euros, it would be a toss up between him and Lewandowski. I think there's no one that has come close, but even then, I think he's just been so phenomenal, man. Just watching him play is like watching silk, just fly in the wind. He's so smooth.
Yeah.
He's so smooth with it,
Yeah, he's a fan. I mean, best midfielder in the world right now. I mean, I would maybe argue as a more of an attacking De Bruyne. Maybe Kante, you could argue as more of a defensive guy, but I don't think there's many better than him at the minute.
But where's Eden Hazard here? Like, he's been super quiet this tournament, hasn't he?
Since he's had that move to Madrid, he's looked a shadow of the man that used to. Do you remember that game where he was playing against Arsenal? Did that mazy run? Was it that French midfielder that he ended up spinning around and sat him on the floor? And,
I think
he's not. He just does not look like that player anymore. I think Thorgan, his brother, is looking far better than him nowadays.
Absolutely.
He's still. I don't know if he's going to rediscover that form, but he's looked a shadow of his former self. I think we have to give a shout out to Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he's equaled or now bettered the international goals record.
He's equaled. He's one away from beating it.
So, I mean, I think we were talking about it off cam and stuff. I can't believe none of us picked him as top goal scorer. That was a slight oversight.
And Mbappe, how many does he have?
It's not quite at the top of the list there.
Just FYI, I picked Lukaku. Just for the record, okay?
He's joint second on 3.
Yeah, he's on 3.
You also have, who have you got left? Wijnaldum has got 3 as well, so he's near the top of the chart as well. He could end up top
how many goals does Mbappe have? Does he even have one? I know he's got a few that got taken away with offsides, but has he even scored?
I don't
think
think
0. I think he hasn't scored any. But funnily enough, like, I mean, even when you watch the France games, the guy, even he might not be on the score sheet, but he makes such a big impact.
Yeah.
Like that run in that first game against Germany that set up the Benzema goal was insane. Like
he's still
very
unbelievable player. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great game. I don't know which way it's going to go, though. I think across the board, Belgium are the stronger team. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I could see this one being like a 2-2, goes all the way to penalties, and we have penalty shootout or something. Yeah. If I'm pushed for a result, I wonder if big boy Ronaldo in the clutch takes them through with like a 85th minute header. So I'll go for 3-2 Portugal.
Dude,
that's my
I was literally just about to say 3-2 Belgium with a 90th minute goal from Belgium.
So we're very much the opposite, but on the same sort of
exactly.
line.
So moral of the story, everyone needs to watch the game till the very, very, very end.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you don't want to miss a second of that one. That is going to be a top game.
And the winner
go ahead.
Goes to play Italy if Italy beat Austria, but I don't see that not happening. So
yeah, you do seem so. Yeah,
that's going to be.
By the way, it's so unfair. Like, that side of the bracket is so heavy, and then you have like England. Apart from Germany, you can have the easy. Well, not easiest, but I don't want to disrespect any nation, but like a much on paper easier potential pathway compared to like a team like Belgium who has to play like Portugal, then Italy, and then France, and then like.
Speaking of Italy, I was going to level a question at you guys. We've had a couple of teams that have, if anything, probably surprised us, I would say, in Italy and the Netherlands. Out of the two, who would you say you've been most surprised by, and why? Omar, do you want to take us off?
Well, I mean, so out of actually all the teams that have surprised me, I mean, I think both of them are very good, but I'd say I'd add a third in Sweden. Okay. I think Sweden have done really well. Even Emil Forsberg. Yeah, he's in the top. I think he has 3 goals as well. He's joined second as well. So I think Sweden have, and they were supposed to have Ibrahimovic, right? But last second he got injured and he wasn't going to come, and he was in the form of his life. So they beat Spain in terms of points in that group. So I'd say overall they're very good. Now, hypothetically, if England beat Germany and then Sweden beat Ukraine, would they beat England?
I mean, realistically, they've been playing. They probably have been playing better than us. Yeah. I don't think you can ignore as well. They have Kulusevski, who plays for Juventus.
Oh, he's really good. Yeah, he's a beast.
He looks a talent. He's got a few assists already. I mean, again, they've got sort of decent players across the pitch. They've got Isaac, the young forward, who now everyone from sort of a top club wants to buy. Yeah. I mean, I know Lindelof is not exactly the most amazing of centre backs, but he's Premier League quality. They're a deepish team. They could definitely cause some problems to a few teams later in the tournament. What about you, Gabo? Of sort of Italy, Netherlands, or is there someone else that you want to sort of give a shout out as a bit of a surprise so far?
Yeah, I mean, I picked Italy as my underdog, but they haven't dropped the game in the last 20 games or something. It's been crazy. Yeah. And to me, the more surprise is the Netherlands because of that. Also, Memphis Depay has been playing insane.
Ooh, the boy looks good. Secured his move to Barcelona as well.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, officially confirmed.
Did you miss that? Official. Yeah.
Well, I need another transfer roundup video from you guys.
We do need to do that. Yeah,
and as a free agent as well. Yeah, and as a free agent as well. It's a great coup by Barcelona.
He played in Lyon, right?
Yeah, Lyon.
Okay. Yeah. Holy. Yeah. No, I mean, It's nice to see the Netherlands doing well there without Arjen Robben, but I think that would be the most surprise, I guess. But then again, to me, the biggest surprise of the whole month of sports is how much better European football is from South American. Yeah, it's devastating. I can't wait for the World Cup to just see how they match up, but. It's a top class. I'm actually curious to see teams like Sweden and Ukraine play against the likes of Colombia, Chile, Uruguay.
Some of the like second tier teams and how
exactly.
They're
just so much high paced. I don't know. I'm loving this Euros. I'm really am. Sorry, South American friends, but
no, I don't think you're wrong. I think that it has actually so far. It has generally been a pretty good tournament. We've had a fair amount of goals. There's been some interesting moments here and there. So I think so far
we do have the best goal of the year, and no one's going to dispute that.
Which one?
Never. I will not let anyone dispute that. The Colombia goal against Brazil.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
Okay, you guys gonna
I might post that on our socials as well. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, put it on.
Okay. I'll have a little look.
Anyways, carry on.
But yeah, I think I was just going to say, I think I agree with you in terms of the Netherlands. I was not that optimistic about their chances. I didn't think they were that strong. I thought they would likely get out of the group, but for them to look as good as they have done, I would say they've got a better chance of winning it than England. And they probably look stronger than a few other teams that have been put forward as sort of favorites. So I've been really impressed with Genie, my boy Genie. Love to see him doing well. It does make me think, where was this for Liverpool? Banging all these goals. But yeah, and I think Frankie de Jong, I mean, the guy is, I think, 21 years old, and he's running that midfield. Barcelona have got a top talent there. He's going to be a fantastic, the next sort of Modric, just one of those that could just dictate the game. Fantastic. They've got some nice young players in Marlon, who's the forward who apparently Liverpool are now interested in.
Former Arsenal academy player.
Another one that they just let go.
Yeah, that's what I took from that.
I mean, even at the back, I mean, De Ligt and De Vrij are a solid combination of.
And this is without Van Dijk, right? This could have been with
Yeah.
Van Dijk as well. So
Yeah. So I think the only place they're really weak is like their centre forward. I think they have this Weghorst, who I don't really rate. But again, when you have like Depay and you have Malin and you have even Berghuis coming off the bench of Spurs, who's a good option. I'm just excited for the next round.
So the one thing I gotta give kudos to is how well they've managed the tournament. I mean, touch wood, as of now, there's been no COVID outbreak.
Yeah,
there's been nothing. I know there was a little incident with Billy Gilmore in Scotland and some of the English players, which even then has raised a few question marks because
they
like
nipped that in the bud.
Yeah. They nipped that in the bud, and even then, it was a big question mark because both Ben Chilwell and whoever the other player was didn't actually. Yeah, Mason Mount. Neither of them tested positive or showed any symptoms, so it was just precautionary. But again, as a overall football fan, I'm just very happy to see the tournament is going as smoothly as it is, and honestly, it's so wonderful seeing fans again and not that stupid audio overlaying track that you hear.
It's awful.
Like you definitely feel the difference. Like even as a fan watching on the screen, you still feel the atmosphere being so different. So I'm just happy. It's kind of life in general is coming slowly back to normal. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think. Oh, go ahead, Gabo.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna add one last thing. Would be just another random stat was that Denmark became the first team to go through the knockout stage after losing the first two games.
Really? Damn! No way.
Good on them.
That new third place thing.
Yeah, that's good on them. I'm happy for them. Given what they've been through, so it's gonna be exciting to see. I mean, I totally agree with Omar. It's just this tournament has been run really well, and I'm excited to see this week's these week's games. Yeah,
I think we're in for some really exciting football. I cannot wait. It's going to be so rubbish when all this finishes and you can't just watch football all day, every day. I mean, damn. But at least we've got things like NFL coming back soon. And yeah, it will keep going. We've got the Olympics. I keep forgetting the Olympics is this year. Like, that seems to have come out of nowhere. But yeah. True. Anyway, we'll leave it at that, guys. Make sure you go down, subscribe to us, drop us a like if you like the video. Give us a comment. Who was your sort of surprising team that you've been really enjoying seeing? Are you from kind of your particular nation, wherever you're from? Are you pleased with how they're doing? We will, leave it at that. We'll see you next time. Cheers very much.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like hearing us ramble about sports, feel free to subscribe at the top right, check out the next videos on the left, and feel free to leave us a like at the bottom. Thank you guys for watching.